decision to be part of inCruises family. We are delighted to have you on board, and I'm so happy that you are in the crowd. And also for those who is for your leadership. We appreciate you. It's so honored to work with you to go in a mission to enrich people's life. So thank you very much all. And I can see right now, oops, you see a little things on the bottom. Okay, now it's much better. It was my computer. I just wanted to also mention this call is providing 5 languages, including English. So we have Japanese, Korean, Russian, and Mongolian. So I just wanted to double check now that you can hear your language. You select your language and you can hear your language without any problem. Please give me thumbs up, emoji with heart or plus sign or smiley face or whatever easy for you. Please acknowledge that you can hear your desired language. Let me see in the chat so that we know that you can hear, because it's very important. And Nelly is the German language today. So Nelly, we apologize that German translator at the moment that it was not available. Supposed to be on the second call, but no Deutsch today. But we will try our best to provide you on in the back office. Okay, so I can see Andy is giving, say yes, thumbs up. Okay, good. I think you can hear Russian language, Mongolian language. How about Korean? Sharon Choi, I remember Sharon Choi is from Korea, so you can hear. Perfect. How about Japanese? 日本語はどうでしょうか？日本語でご視聴いただいている皆さん、ぜひ。Japanese, okay, good. I hope that everybody can listen. Great. Okay. Perfect. I think everybody has given me thumbs up. Wonderful. So thank you very much for translators. Some of us are TGDs, Territory Growth Directors. So I really appreciate you all doing a translation today. So we also have the second call. It's going to be another same in the zone call, but we are providing different languages such as Spanish, Italian, Portuguese, Romanian, Ukrainian, etc. So if you are, waiting for those languages, please join back link at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. 2 p.m. Eastern Time, we will provide another languages, but it's going to be the same content. Okay, great. So I'd like to ask you to join me and welcome me, because I won't be a presenter today. We have this in the zone call to bring our executive to speak to you about our news, company news and update, so that you can be in the zone, in the crowd, so that you are heading to your goal to make your dream come true. So now I took already 7 minutes from your time. So I think it's time for me to welcome today's presenter, our executive, our Chief Marketing Officer, Doug Corrigan. Can you please join us, giving and love to Doug, because he's ready. He's ready to speak with you with the news and update. So Doug, come on board. I can see everybody is ready. I can see the heart.
I love it. Love to see those hearts. We appreciate that heartfelt welcome.
Great. So it's up to you now, Doug. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Iri, for that wonderful introduction. Thank you all for being here. I'm Doug Corrigan, the Chief Marketing Officer at inCruises. And on behalf of our founders, Michael Hutchison and Frank Cadena, And the rest of our inCruises, amazing inCruises corporate team, I welcome you to In the Zone. And what does it mean? So some of you may not be familiar with the expression that we say in English that is in the zone. So when someone's in the zone, that means their mental, physical, and emotional abilities are increased. It means your energy is high, that your instincts are sharp, you're functioning on a higher plane of clarity and creativity and competence. And that's what In the Zone is all about. We want to get you plugged in to the vibe, to all the different things that are happening at inCruises, the exciting things that we have going on. And we want to, one of the fun parts of my part of this bi-monthly event is that we introduce a really great leader, a leader who is doing amazing things in the field. So we're going to have a great interview today as well. We have a great interview guest, but we have so many exciting things happening in the company. If you are a new partner with inCruises, then you are in absolutely the right place. In fact, if you have a new partner that you'd like to join in the call, reach out to them. I mean, this call is going to be roughly 30 to 45 minutes that we're going to spend some time together. There's still time to send them that link and get them here. We'd love to see as many of these new partners and emerging partners join our call as possible. And if you are an upline leader, a partner leader, then you're going to reach out to those guys and say, come get in the zone with us. Share. We're going to have Bogdan, amazing partner leader, on a little bit later. We're going to talk about some very exciting, pressing items that partners, and of course you as partners, are going to be sharing with your members. And that's a big part of being a partner, is communicating freely and frequently with your members, making sure they know about the best way to take a full advantage. That's what we want, full advantage of their club membership. And then just to hear about all the exciting news that's happening. We have so many exciting things happening at inCruises. Literally tens of thousands of new partners are joining the company every month, really even many, many more than that, new members. If you are a new partner in June or July, please help us celebrate you by posting here in the chat, right? The chat here to your left, just post in there. Big thumbs up. I'm a new partner. Here's where I'm from. We love that the new partners are joining us here at In the Zone. We're going to give you some very valuable tools to work with and help to accelerate your partner success in the company. So if you are a new partner, then congratulations. We celebrate you. As Iri said, you're in the right place. You made a great decision. So here we have some people weighing in. Mongolian, live in Japan. Thank you in advance. You're very welcome. We love the interactions. Please, let's keep engaged. And if one of the important things to do is, of course, reach out to those partners who we want to join and we want to see today. Send them a link, get them involved. Also, make sure you have notes ready to take any notes and any insights that come to your mind, and then freely participate by, if you have a question that you think is pertinent for the entire group, please place it here. We will get to those questions. I promise you that. And if you have inputs, let us know what you're excited about. Let us know where you're from. And we appreciate that, to let us know that the sound is good, that the translations are working. And a big shout out, right? The hardest working people on this call are our translators. They do such an amazing job, and we love those guys. And so if you know a translator, give them a big hug, give them a big heart, and we'll go from there. So the other thing I want to congratulate and celebrate, because the first of these calls is really a time to celebrate and congratulate. Thank you for coming in from Estonia. Thank you for coming in from England, Yakutia, Bulgaria, Kazakhstan, all over the world. You can see, in fact, we'd love to talk about that. It's in 205 now. 205 countries and territories where we have active members in inCruises. So you're part of just a huge global family of people who love to travel, and see the world for less, people who love to share that love of travel with others. And that's our community. That's what we love to do. And we do it better than anybody in the world and differently than anybody in the world. So one of the amazing things that you have as a partner is the opportunity to become membership free. So if you are membership free, and maybe especially those people who become membership free in June and July, a big, huge congratulations. Thanks for going all in and being here with inCruises, and let us know if you are one. And you're right, our translators are awesome. Kazbek is one of the best. I appreciate that. Shout out, Natalia. And if you have just recently become membership free, let us know. Yes, membership free, or I am membership free. What an awesome incentive. Can you imagine, being able to get your membership payment paid for every month? That 200 reward points are accruing without payment, and pretty soon you are traveling at just really an unprecedented level, right? That is, we like to say, boosting, amplifying what we call the travel ability, meaning your ability to go places that you've never gone before. So congrats to all those membership free partners. Now, if you ranked up, maybe you hit your first rank or hit a new rank, let us know what that is here in the chat. I just hit marketing director. I just hit international director, whatever those are. Or maybe call your shot right now. I'm going to be a marketing director this month or by this month. And we love that. Ranking up, making progress. That's part of our culture, right? Continuous improvement. It's so important to do that, to take the time to celebrate. I know you're doing that if you're great partners, that you're watching those other people on your team. And when they hit membership free, when they join up, when they hit their first ranks, you are celebrating them and you are making them feel like amazing, because that's what they are. The people who are moving, shaking, moving forward. Those people are really what inCruises is all about. It's doing new things, building new bridges, having new adventures in your life. It's so important to celebrate those things. We have really an amazing membership product, right? So one of the things that we love to see is people going places they've never been gone before. We give people access, better access to the best travel options in the entire world. I want to know today, if you've traveled somewhere, where have you traveled most recently? Okay, where have you traveled most recently? Let us know, or where do you have planned to go? We celebrate people who are, again, getting out, seeing the world, doing it for less. And if you have done that, then please jump in the chat and let us know what those are. We're really going to be celebrating those today. If you've cruised for the first time, give us a big thumbs up. And tell us where you went. Tell us your exciting experiences. And isn't there so many amazing things? Now, we just wrapped up. So in July, we just wrapped up the second quarter of 2020 inCruises. And the amazing thing about what we did in the second quarter, so those months of April, May, and June of 2023, they were record-breaking months for inCruises. So just congratulations to all you partners out there who are activating new members, activating new partners. In fact, in the second quarter, they were some of the biggest months, record-breaking activations of new partners and new members in the entire company's history. So you have some tremendous momentum right now, and that continues in July. A lot of companies sometimes take the summer off. Some of the partners kind of just decide, hey, I'm not going to be working as hard in the summer. And what we're seeing with inCruises is people continue to have this amazing momentum through June, through July. We imagine it'll go into August. We have so many exciting things going on. So big congratulations. I love these comments here. Somebody who went to the Middle East in January, and they went to the Western Mediterranean in May. I love it. Two big trips recently. Norway, that one's on my list. I look forward to, and another person, Norwegian fjords, super. Yeah, that's a place that I absolutely have not gone, so I'm jealous, but I will be going there. Northern Europe, Alaska is coming. I have a trip to Alaska coming in August as well. I've been there a couple times. You're gonna love it. It's one of my favorite places to go. So all exciting stuff. People are traveling. We're breaking records as a company, and we're in the zone, right? That's all we can say is we're in the zone and we're going places, and the direction is up. So get on board. We're happy that you're here. We can now transition into some of the topics for today. So we're going to go through a few updates on exciting things that you need to know about as a partner. Then we're going to introduce our guest. We're going to spend some time with Bogdan, and we appreciate him being here. But with that, let's get into some material here, and we'll start to talk about the different things that are happening. One exciting thing that we're just seeing a lot of energy around, and that you as a upline, as a partner, as a leader of a team, let your people know about what we call limited time incredible cruise offers. And right now, these consist entirely of a group of right now it's 8 select sailings that are happening really in the next few weeks. Space is filled, right? So you could jump on there and maybe, somebody snatched up the last one of those things. But the cool thing about these incredible cruise offers is that there's 2 restrictions that we have sometimes, or 2 requirements have been for 1 reward points to book a cruise as a member of inCruises. You've got to do that 90 days in advance, right? So you book that cruise at least 90 days in advance. And you're only allowed, when booking 2 for 1 reward points, 1 2 for 1 booking at a time. And the great thing about what's happening with these 8 select sailings is that both of those requirements are taken away, right? So now you can book these 8 select sailings, even if you have a cruise booked in the future, but you're looking like, I want to supercharge my summer right now. Well, I can jump in here and I see sailings that are leaving from Germany, leaving from Spain, leaving from Italy. So if you want to supercharge that summer in the next few weeks, it's like, hey, I have a great summer, but I'm going to make it an amazing summer, then you can use your 2 for 1 or 1 for 1 reward points. Either one will work, and you can book one of these sailings. Again, even if you already have another 2 for 1 cruise booked, and even if you're want to do it in the next few weeks. Now, the other exciting thing that's happening with Costa, and they're somewhat connected, but you can also, if you want to look at Costa cruises in August and September, it's not one of the limited time offers. But for Costa Cruises right now, actually the 90-day advance booking requirement is not applying to most of the Costa Cruises. So if you're not interested in one of these 8 sailings, but you say, hey, I want to go in August or September with Costa, you can jump on there and you can still see other Costa options that, again, are inside this 90-day advance offer. So Costa, an awesome partner, tons of options. Again, some normal requirements have been removed on Costa sailings. Jump in there, see the incredible offers. Jump in there, look for a Costa offering in the next 60, 90 days. You can access some of those. And again, book now, right? The first of these cruises is in a few days. So we have seen some very exciting offers. So here we have a comment that these special offers are very expensive prices. I challenge you on these Costa offers. I'm going to tell you, you are not going to find, and this is specifically with Costa, right? I want to make sure you understand the different scenario, right? So do not confuse the 2 MSC and Costa incredible offers, right? There was some MSC offers that we introduced that had a little bit of a different model, right? They were a little higher priced, but they came with onboard credits, and they came with a return of 2 for 1 reward points. So yeah, the price on those MSC offers was a little higher. Those are no longer available. The ones that came and left. I want you to focus in, all of you listen carefully on these Costa offers. You are not going to find lower prices on these Costa offers. So when you go in to access these Costa offers, there won't be the onboard credits. There won't be the return of reward points. The prices will be down there with the publicly available prices. So again, just kind of remove the initial MSC offers from your mind, focus in on the Costa offers. You will find that these are not more expensive. These are already down there priced as low as the other publicly available prices. Then apply your reward points for guaranteed savings. You guys realize, of course, any offer, right? Any offer that we make, we have attached to it the cruise savings guarantee. So let me reiterate that, especially for new partners. That means if the net situation that you have, once you apply your 2-for-1 or 1-for-1 reward points, that means you are always going to save money over what is publicly available. As a club member, you will always save money. And that is one of the guarantees here again with these Costa incredible offers. If you ever find a lower net price, right, after applying your reward points, then we will match that price, right? So the cruise savings guarantee is saying that you will, and will exceed that price basically. So we will make sure that you always save money on these offers. So look at these Costa offers. If you looked at the incredible offers and you had in mind these MSC offers, those are no longer available. So these do not come with onboard credits. They do not come with a return of reward points. The starting price is just a low price, low as the publicly available prices. Then you can apply your reward points. And again, the cruise savings guarantee will apply. So make sure you ask your territory director or support, go to cruise support, and you will see here that these are, again, right in line and they're amazing offers. So I appreciate somebody bringing that up, but make sure that we get those two things straight, right? There were MSC offers, there's some Costa offers. At this point, only Costa offers, and let's spread the word, because these are not higher priced. See, line with what the publicly available list prices are, and then you can apply your reward points for better offers. So I'm glad somebody brought that up, and we appreciate your attention to these great offers. The next thing I want to talk about, and some people might be scratching their head a little bit on this, the Elevate Cruise. Our first real group cruise as a company, right? The Elevate Cruise, which will happen which will embark on January 13th, but people need to arrive on January 11th. So mark those dates. The Elevate Cruise, January 11th through the 20th. Michael Hutchison and his family and other members of the corporate team will be here to host this amazing event personally. It is a first of its kind travel experience, and we have 350 cabins reserved only for the inCruises family, right? It starts with the 2-night luxury hotel stay. So, it's this huge 11th through the 20th, a longer trip, a 9-day trip that has this 2-night hotel stay that's included in your pricing, and all kinds of extras, special exclusive engagements, group excursions that we're going to do all together, and tours of an amazing Persian Gulf itinerary that again leads from Dubai and goes back to Dubai at the end. This is something not to be missed. It is, again, I mentioned the 350 cabins. We're doing the registration access a little bit different. Hutch, who's really been pushing for this amazing grand event, he has arranged something that is just a little bit different. So be aware that the way people register will be tiered, right? We have open right now a special advance registration that is only for members. So you guys are partners, right? Your new partners or different things on this call. You may be rank leaders. Well, right now, the registration for you guys is not open, but that's because Hutch wanted to give members, just basic our base members who aren't partners, a window, an advance window, because he really believes that, getting our members together in this special place, giving our members a special opportunity, that started on July 13th. This window opened, so we're about a week into it. We're seeing now dozens of members who essentially have won the prize, right? Who have realized that they can get in as an advance member and register for this cruise. That is going on until July 30th, right? So right now we're in the middle of a special available for members. The reason I mention that to you partners is because you got to let your members know. If your members have always wanted some kind of a once in a lifetime event, if they really love the inCruises family, they're passionate about getting together with other inCruises members, now is the time for them to have this advance opportunity. Because what happens on July 30th is this: we will start to open up registration to the greater partner group. We already know that amongst partners and partner leaders, there's massive interest. There's massive, demand for this cruise. So come July 30th, we know that a lot of people will be jumping on this cruise. Partner leaders will start to have access to this. And we know that those will go fast. So now is the time. If you have a member who you're considering, or maybe a member who you really think this member ought to be a partner, this would be a great place to introduce them, make them aware of this amazing event, right? So you'll see this tiered thing. We'll make it available to different groups at different times. But now is the time to let your members know there's still a lot of spaces available. I expect, quite honestly, I expect not all the spaces will fill up with members, but I think it's an amazing opportunity for members to get in. And then you got to pay attention now as partners, because on July 30th, right, that's when we start to make any leftover, and there'll be a few, right, at least a few leftover spaces. You can take advantage of those as partners. So that's what's happening with the Elevate Cruise. Like you're saying here, great cruise with the CEO. Right now, your members have this special advance window. If you're a good partner, right, a good team leader, you're going to let them know about this amazing offer that's all inclusive, right? Their hotel is included, their tours are included, all kinds of other extra shipboard things. There'll be some specific exclusive training with Hutch Hutchison on the ship, right? That's not to be missed. That's something that only, a few people. Now, what you have here is a event that would normally only be available for top partner leaders, that is now available for everyone in the inCruises family. That means base partners, base members. You don't have to be a rank leader to have amazing access to the inCruises family. The inCruises founder, co-founder Hutch Hutchison, and his family, and some amazing, just the energy, the vibe of when we get together as an inCruises family. It's just unmatched, right? It's an opportunity. Yes, 700 people, 350 cabins, double occupancy on 350 cabins. So get on, if you're a member right now, you can get in and access and see all the stuff on the Elevate Cruise website. That isn't open for partners yet. You got to be ready. So when we open that on July 30th, you can snatch up the rest of these member cabins, the rest of these cabins. But right now, members can go. And hey, the nice thing is a member, if they get in now, they might take you, if you invite them, as a partner guest, right? If you're a member and you register, grab your favorite partner, take them with you, and that makes you're sure to get a spot then, right? You don't have to fight the rest of the partners and the partner leaders for those last remaining spots come July 30th. So there's a website there that members can access. The way this works, so that you can get on, and using your reward points, 1 for 1 or 2 for 1, you register a spot. You reserve a spot using your reward points. Those get removed from your wallet, and then after that's done, you'll get a payment link that will be emailed to you, and that's how you complete your registration. Right, complete your registration through this payment link. You pay the rest of the out-of-pocket outstanding balance. So it's a little bit of a different process than we normally do. We're doing that to make sure that we have some different elements that are involved here, but rest assured it's working great. dozens of members have already got this, and Hutch likes to say the golden ticket, right? There's dozens of members already reserved their spots, and they're in the process of confirming them and paying their out-of-pocket part. We're excited. We're excited to see Hutch's vision is that, hopefully hundreds of members will come. Just the excitement of these members will be a fun element to include. So there's a couple of important terms and conditions with the Elevate Cruise. I don't want to, confuse you here. In fact, we've built these brochures to kind of make sure that you understand that this is one of those scenarios where once you pay, if you pay your out of pocket, your reward point portion, whatever you pay your reward point portion, as long as you use 2-for-1 reward points, that inside the 30 days from when you confirm your booking, you'll receive half. So half of the 2-for-1 reward points that you book this cruise with will be returned to you. I know that's a little bit different than obviously we normally do. But so here's a great example. I reserve a cruise for $4,000 US. That's the list price, right? But don't let that stop you, because that the list price is not what you're pay, because you use your 2,000 2-for-1 reward points to reserve the spot. You confirm your booking with the $2,000 out of pocket. This is just an example. And then inside 30 days, 1,000, once you've confirmed that, 1,000 of those 2-for-1 reward points, so a full half, are returned to you. This kind of breaks down. It's like, that means net, you've only invested $500 in those, essentially what you've been able to use 2,000 2-for-1 reward points. That means the true member cost is only $2,500 out of pocket. So again, look through this. You'll see that we're doing some special things in connection with MSC to make this irresistible. This will bring the pricing down to normal, or even a little bit better than what you'd usually get for this. And remember, it's a package deal. It's not just a cruise. It's also hotel, it's tours, it's access to special events. It is a full complete travel experience. So we're excited about that. You can of course use 1-for-1 reward points, and many of those who've already booked have actually used 1-for-1 reward points to book this. Those are great because they're bonus points, right? You receive as just a bonus as being a member when you book travel. So the one active cruise booking at a time doesn't apply. That means that if I already have a cruise booked in the future, I can still book the Elevate cruise, no problem. So don't worry about that. Again, there'll be exclusive Elevate activities. Transportation to and from the port is on your own. We will not provide. That's the one thing we will not provide. So moving on to InPay. What an exciting thing we've just introduced with InPay, which we call push to card transfers. You partners, this is the best way if you live in one of the countries that has access to this. And in fact, it's actually 55 countries. I know we said 56 on here, but we're splitting hairs a little bit because I think we initially included Italy, which Italy, if you got one of those notices, Italy is not one of the countries that's available, but 55 other countries, some of the biggest countries in cruises, have access to this transfer method, which is connected to InPays. We call it push to card. And this is the fastest, best, most least expensive way to get your funds into your account as a inCruises partner. So if you have access to this, and many of you do, because it's countries like Andorra, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, a lot of the Russian-speaking countries now who did not have access to InPay now have access to InPay. Korea, Japan as well. I know there's a couple of things we're working through with those guys, but many transfers happening in Japan and Korea. Allows you to send funds anytime. There's no more waiting, right? No more doing a transfer, waiting a couple days or time for those transfers to appear. No, 24/7, all year long. Doesn't matter if it's a week, bank holiday, right? This is working for you. You're able to transfer those funds. They arrive within 30 minutes in most cases. In fact, sometimes they arrive in seconds or minutes, right? So it all depends. That part of it depends on your bank, right? How fast your bank allows those types of things. But again, they will, in most cases, arrive in your account within 30 minutes. The beautiful thing here, you don't need another card. You don't need anything else, right? Your own debit card right now only the info on your own debit card is needed, and no routing codes, no special account numbers or bank codes are necessary. Just the info on the front and the back of your debit card is all that's needed to transfer those funds. This, again, jump in there, try it. It's simple. All you have to do is just go into your back office and rearrange your preferred payout provider to InPay. And then when you start to use it, you'll have access if it's available in your country. And again, 21 new countries that had no access to InPay now have access through push to card, the push to card feature. You can go, we've sent some emails about this, and you can kind of see which of the countries is available, and let us know if you have any questions about it. This is an exciting way to get it. It's cheaper to get your funds. It's faster, and a much more convenient way, and excited about that. So hopefully you guys are pumped about that. And let's see, a few questions here. Can a club member who's received an invitation to an Elevate cruise take a club partner with him? Yes. Club members who book, we will not, they can take whoever they want, right? So they can book that club cruise, and they are allowed to take whatever guest they prefer. And if that guest happens to be a partner or a partner leader, well, so much the better. So that's just good teamwork, right? That's partners and members working together. So great question on Elevate that I missed earlier. We'll come back to those questions, but InPay, let us know if you have any questions about that. And we'll get to those later. Hey, an exciting thing that we just learned about, one of our team members, this is a guy who, not really a public guy, but a massively important guy for inCruises. His name's Kenneth Hernandez. We call him Kenny for short. And he is responsible. As you know, inCruises is really a cutting edge technology company, and how all these different amazing cruise offers and hotel offers show up and are there for your choosing, how you're able to apply reward points and access this amazing savings, this unmatched savings. Kenny and his team are responsible for all of those things, right? So Kenny here, just to kind of give you an idea of our industry, the direct selling industry, they recently recognized Kenny as one of their amazing 40 under 40, right? So 40 all-stars in the industry who are under 40 years old. Kenny Hernandez. So if you know Kenny, give him a big shout out. He deserves it. Hard-working team, always delivering amazing upgrades. I mean, not a week goes by that we don't see some kind of a elevated situation. You guys know, right? If you're in direct sales, you know that our back office as partners is unmatched, right? It's absolutely the best in the industry. The kind of things that you're able to get to, the reports and everything, and just the whole experience, it's awesome. And yeah, big congratulations to Kenny. Just wanted to give him a shout out and let you know as partners that you have an amazing team. One of the things that his team has recently done is introduced what we call the PWA. Take advantage of this as partners if you haven't already. This gives you this awesome opportunity to manage your account from your mobile device. Set up the new inCruises progressive web application. There's two mobile applications. Access to important news and information. So there's two different things. One is a blue icon, one is an orange icon on your phone. But the PWA is now available, and it's super simple to put together. You can go on the website and learn all about it. But that is available. We love to see more people become fully mobile functional. That's an important step in today's world. And you as partners have access to really all the stuff that's available on our website with all the reports and access to the booking and notifications and everything. That's now available through the PWA, and it works a lot better than the former app. So that's a huge upgrade. And thanks to Kenny for his team. Go to this website, incruises.com/apps, to download this for Android and iOS devices. And it walks you through step by step. So get plugged in. This is an awesome opportunity. Another big upgrade from the tech team is the log out all sessions feature. For added security, you go into your settings and you can access this log out all sessions. That's just a good way of making sure your account is secure. When you are done with your business on your account, you make sure that they don't have multiple things open, as sometimes happens that we forget. But this one, boom, go in, log out all sessions, totally closes your account so nobody can come in and access that without. So the back office update, there's a growth calculator nowadays that's in the there where you can go in and really look at your leadership opportunities, your potential leadership advancement, and potential recurring. You want to set your goals as a partner. Here's a great new tool that you can go into the growth calculator at this link, and you can find something that really can help you set the right goals and make your goals faster. So that's great. Again, the way that works is you just plug in where you want to go with regards to your rank and when you want to get there. And this will help you to plan that out. And then it also can show you where if you're not aware of this already, the potential recurring income that you can get by building your team in the right way. This is really, you could be leaving recurring income on the table because of the way you're structured, or you might need a partner or a leader to build, or somebody who's membership free in a certain spot. This will help you to maximize your recurring income. It shows you exactly how to build so that you can get the maximum recurring income possible. And that's what we all want, right? Is the maximum compensation. So that brings us to our special guest of the day. We're excited to have Bogdan Diodor Batar here with us today. And really, with that, just give him a big round of applause. We're excited to kind of talk about him. We're really appreciative of him, granting us some time today. And so with that, a big welcome, Bogdan. I can see you over here as a presenter, and we're excited to have you today. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
right. Hey, Bogdan, I love it. You're repping out. You've got your inCruises in the background. I appreciate it. I've got some of my inCruises bling here as well. And welcome. How are you today? Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much, Doug. Thank you very much for being here with you today. I am great. I was waiting impatiently for this moment.
Yeah, I'm sure, right? We have a lot of announcements today, right? Lots of stuff going on. So we had to cover that.
And I have this for the Elevate.
Oh, there you go. That's right.
So
yes, perfect. That's
I already have the ship. I'm just waiting for my turn to be able to.
I like this. This is a smart guy, right? This is a smart guy ready to manifest himself aboard the Virtuosa, right? Which is the ship. It's a magnificent ship, one of MSC's finest ships. So exciting. I'm glad you're doing the right thing. So tell us a little bit about your inCruises story here, Bogdan. We're excited to hear from you.
Okay, so my inCruises story actually starts about 6 years ago, when somebody sent me a message on Facebook. Hey, you should watch this video. And I saw the video about what inCruises had to offer at that time. I mean, oh my God, those benefits. And it stuck in my mind. At that point, I was involved in another business. So I was so how do you say it? So loyal that I didn't want to quit to join inCruises, but the benefits stayed in my mind. So actually, about 2 years ago, I just celebrated 2 years on July 10. Yeah. So 2 years ago, my good friend Claudiu Dumitru Pucoranu, who is actually international director,
right, big leader,
called me one day and he said, "Let's have a meeting, and I want to show you the benefits of inCruises because you should really see everything." Mm-hmm. And I was actually blown away because what I saw 6 years ago compared to what I saw 2 years ago, mm-hmm. It was such a good evolution, such a great evolution of this mm-hmm. business. Mm-hmm. Then I immediately said yes. Of course, I stayed with him about 6 hours to ask him everything.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, because it was the pandemic and everything. So I just wanted to make sure that if I start to build this business now, when it's the pandemic, this business will still be here next year, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
So Yeah. So I joined. We started to build. I started to work with Claudio. He taught me everything I needed to know about inCruises. So actually, last year in March, we hit marketing director and helping people. I have at this point in my team 2 marketing directors and many team leaders. That they actually pushed me that this year we hit senior marketing director.
Okay, great. So where is it you do most of your business in, and where's your team at?
Yes, I live in Brașov in Romania, which is in the center of the country, like 30 kilometers away from Dracula's castle. So if you ever come
okay, yeah,
I will take you on a tour. So
nice.
I have actually today I had a discussion with one of my leaders, and I said, I'm in the center of the country, but instead of building local, I still have a local team, of course, but my main teams are in northeast and northwest and northeast of Romania. So for me to be able to go visit them, I need to take like 3-4 days of break, because if I go there, I will stay there for 2 or 3 days, you know. So it's very interesting that I always had this mindset that we need to but think global.
Okay.
So my organization now extended in around 27 countries, I believe. I lost numbers.
Awesome. Really, just you yourself have people in 27 different countries.
Yes.
That's exciting. And Frank loves to talk about this, right? And Hutch as well. They say global from day one, right? Meaning the minute you sign up, you enroll, activate, that you're global, right? Meaning you have access to so many different countries, and there's really a borderless business, as they say. So you're a great example of that. So talk to us about kind of this journey. What's been the key to success, to stay in the zone, to stay growing? What are some of the things you and your team do to empower that?
Yeah, that is a very good question, because when I joined, of course, in my mind was like, I will enroll those people, and I will be free forever. But it's not like that. It's actually knowing what you want and always stay consistent with the activity. Now, the main thing is that when you understand the benefits of the membership and you talk to any people that you meet, any person that you meet, you show them the benefits and what it can do for them. What I want to say is that everything changed for me, everything improved for me when I changed my focus from I want to make money with this business to I want to help as many people as possible to travel more, to enjoy life more, of course, to make money and create a family and have lots and lots of fun.
Yeah, I love that. And this is a key part of the culture, right? Something Hutch talks about all the time, right? And that is, a lot of people think about this, I'm going to use people to build my business. What he says is we got to switch that thinking, right? And that is we have to use the business to help my people, right?
Yes.
And that to me is this key part of a really effective inCruises leader. And almost every leader we've had on In the Zone talks about that shift, right? Use the business to help people, get them where they want to go. And who doesn't, right? Like you just said, right? Who doesn't want to have more income? Who doesn't want to travel to more places? So syncing that up, that's exciting. That gets me really excited. I can see why you're having success. So tell us a little bit about kind of a moment as a partner that was really standout, was really remarkable for you, Bogdan. Like you say, okay, I look back at that moment, that was where a lot of good things came together. Anything come to mind?
Yes, there are actually more moments like this, but I will say about first of them. It was when one of my personal members, personal directs, hit marketing director, and I was so excited because he's like 400 kilometers away from me. I mean, to see each other, we need to spend many hours on the road, you know. So we were building mostly on Zooms and mostly on internet, and with internet connections and so on. And I was so proud and I was so happy for him that he hit that level, and so he became the inspiration for his team. And the second moment, it was actually the night when I hit senior marketing director, and it's not about me, it's about another member in my team.
Right.
Imagine at around maybe 3 hours before the month ends.
Okay, yeah, right at the end.
Yeah, she needed 4 more enrollments, and it was almost 11 p.m. in Romania.
Yeah.
So everybody was going to sleep.
Right.
And she was like, that's it, I'm done, I cannot do it. It's too late. And I said, come on, are you going to quit when you need only 4 people? And she said, yeah, you're right. And 5 minutes later, a friend of her from United States called her and said, okay, I'm ready to join. Another one. And she hit a marketing director like that.
Yeah.
And for me, moments like this are what actually gives me fuel.
Yeah.
Fuel to build this. And
that's a powerful example of really having the right mindset. One of the mantras that I've learned a long time, I'm not sure how this translates, but persistence beats resistance, right?
Yes.
And that is, something that you really embodied well with this story. I love those stories. So a final thing, because we're kind of getting out on time here today, but a final thing, talk about some of your best travel memories, right? Like where you've traveled with or where you plan to travel with inCruises. How does that, inspire you?
I've heard you before, and I hope I'm not mistaken. I've heard you before saying that you want to travel to Alaska, to Norway.
Right.
So I always say in my presentations that I always choose those warm areas like Norway, Alaska, Iceland. So these are definitely on my to-do list, to visit list.
Yeah.
I had 2 cruises so far. And I already booked another one for October. It will be my first Virgin Voyages cruises, so I'm very excited about that.
Yeah.
And actually, the first cruise for us, for me and my wife, was such great impact that we never realized the beauty of the experience.
Yeah.
I mean, when we went next to the ship, imagine in our city we don't have buildings as tall as that ship. It was, oh my God! And the whole experience, the fact that we always were able to visit new places every day, we were excited to see where we are now. What image do you see on the window? So we like this type of travel. So we love it actually. And now we have a 2 months young baby boy, so we are waiting for him to grow so we can all travel again together.
2 months.
So, yes.
Well,
so we have a fuel for building the business, and the motivation is always high.
I can tell. I love your energy, Bogdan. I appreciate you being with us today. Your story is inspiring to me. Congratulations on your success. Especially congratulations on the new baby. That's the game changer, right? I love that. And so, Bogdan, we're excited to have you back a little later today. But thank you, and all the best to you.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Awesome. Well, that is super exciting to hear from Bogdan. The whole team, a big shout out to Romania. Irina, I know we love to see your pictures of all the people and the exciting things that are happening in Romania. That's an emerging, rapidly growing market, and just one of many, right, emerging and expanding markets at inCruises. So just a couple things here at the end. I want to make sure you have an opportunity as if you're a new partner to grab the Partner Success Essentials deck, and hopefully we can put that in the access, make it accessible for everybody. This is a great tool for new partners to kind of build out a track, no matter where you're at in the world, who your upline is. I know some uplines have a tremendous path forward. This is something we put together to help you do the basics. Partner Success Essentials deck. If you're not able to access it today, yeah, here we go. Great in the different languages. These are a great tool to help you kind of get locked in, walk you through the basic things that you need to do as a partner. And with that, I think that I know there was a couple other items there at the end, but we're out of time today. We want you to get back to your life, your business, and amazing things happen. You have all the stuff in your deck, right? We've translated today's deck in your own languages. And there's also, oh, thank you. I appreciate that. The booking, frequently asked booking questions, the booking PDF, that's another great tool for you to really deeply understand as partners and avoid, issues with visas and problems that sometimes members have with booking. Again, a big shout out to our translators, to Iri and to Bogdan. With that, here for the last few minutes, I'll turn it back over to Iri, but just been exciting to be with you today, and thank you.
Thank you, Doug. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much, everyone, to joining our call. We had so many new things that we needed to speak about, and also what a great inspiring story from Bogdan. When I met him today, just before the call, and I just spent only a few minutes with him just to introduce ourselves, but I could feel the energy from him even through the cameras. And when there is a people who can hit the rank, there is always reason why they are able to hit that rank achievement. And I hope that you are all inspired by Bogdan's story. And this is all about inCruises, improving lives and enriching lives. That is what we are here for. And today I saw one of the leaders from Romania, Bogdan, has improved his life. Even he heard about the story 6 years ago. He didn't join, and then he joined after 4 years later. Now he's so energetic, and he's passionate about inCruises, and I'm sure his energy level is much higher than before he joining inCruises. So I hope that it's happening to you as well. And for that, I'd like to say thank you to everyone joining here in the zone call. And again, we are doing this second in the zone call at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Please check your local time, what time is going to be. But 2 p.m. Eastern time, we will be doing the second in the zone call, and we will also talk about the same content. So thank you very much for joining, and we hope that you have a wonderful rest of the month in July. And we believe in you. You can do this, and you can bring more inCruises family to enrich people.